His name was Godzilla.
What's going on, Godzilla Nation? This is our Godzilla back again with episode 2 of Pokemon Insurgence. Thank you for joining me as always, and thank you for returning once again for the second installment of Pokemon Mondays. I didn't know how big it was going to be last weekend. We got a pretty decent response, so I'm glad this is something we've decided to do, because you guys are obviously keen to see Pokemon run on the channel. So, back in it with Pokemon Insurgence. The quest was over to you to choose my starter. Now, we're not taking the Eevee. We were going to take a Delta species Pokemon. For those of you who didn't catch episode 1, link in the description down below. Go check it out. But basically, what a Delta species Pokemon is you take the typing of one Pokemon and turn it on its head, like you would see with the 3 starters we've got here. But for example, like an Electric-type Dragonite, a Water-type Arcanine, that kind of stuff. Which leads to the question of the day before we start. If you could create your own Delta species Pokemon, what would you create? I personally would love to see a Water-type Arcanine, just as I just mentioned. Arcanine is one of my favourite Pokemon of all time, and I think a Water-type would be absolutely baller. Let me know in the comment section down below if you could create your own Delta species Pokemon. Which Pokemon would you create? But here we go. The choices as voted by you guys were as follows. And it's not letting me do it. Why is it not letting me do it? The Fairy Psychic Pokemon Delta Bulbasaur. Male on the left, female on the right. Is this our choice? It is not our choice because it was the least voted for Pokemon out of the 3. So it's down to 2. We had the Dark Fighting type Pokemon Delta Squirtle. Is this our choice? It did get a couple of votes, but it is not our choice because the winner of the fan vote is the Ghost Dragon Pokemon Delta Charmander. Is this your choice? It sure is. Godzilla obtained Charmander. Would you like to give a nickname to Charmander? Yes, I will. And I've been thinking about what kind of nickname to give this guy, especially with its typing. Now, Spyro was one that was thrown around. Not really keen on Spyro, purely because it's a ghost type. I do, however, have an idea for a name here, and I think what we are going to do, quite simple, is name it Drogon, after one of Daenerys Targaryen dragons from Game of Thrones. Godzilla, I think you're right. I'm going to pick a Delta Pokemon just like you. Hey Godzilla, before we go out into the Shade Forest, how about a battle? It'll be the perfect time to test our new Pokemon. Let's go. Now, I don't know whether the Nuzlocke officially starts now, because I'm a Ghost type and he's a Dark type, and if he drops a Dark type move on me, I could be dead, and this could be it for the Nuzlocke completely. Surely they give us a bit of a reprieve here. We're going to hit him with Twister. See, that took a lot of damage. We're going to hit him with another Twister here. Alright, okay. We're going to go to our bag. We seem to have the speed advantage on our side. We're going to use one of the potions we found early, thank God. It's going to use Pursuit again. Oh, can we clinch it? Oh, that's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. That is what we needed right there. Squirtle fainted. Drogon gets 75 XP. Godzilla defeated rival Damien. Ugh, I lost. Well, of course you did, mate. I got the best starter. Well, you're a great battler. Do you think maybe you could take on a gym someday? I I think I can take on more than one gym. I think I can take them all on. Alright, Godzilla, here's the deal. I'm going to head north into Shade Forest. At the northern end of the forest is a really large cave, and in the middle of that cave is the rare stone we're looking for. I'll meet you there, okay? Well, okay. Godzilla, can I talk to you for a moment? Damien rushed off before I could give him one, but I'd like you to have this. Obtained the Pokédex. This is the Pokédex, short for Pokemon Index. It is a data collection of all Pokemon that I give to trainers. If you see a Pokemon, it will be registered in the Pokédex. If you catch one, the Pokédex will be full of data regarding that Pokemon. Anyways, now that you've gotten that, you should be all set to go on your adventure. Head up north to Telnor Cave, deep in the forest. Be careful, and good luck. Well, Godzilla Nation, this is what it's about right here. And the Pokemon follows us as well. See, this is what I think all Pokemon games need. When they brought out Heart Gold and Soul Silver, and they had the sprite of the Pokemon following you, I thought that was absolutely brilliant. And I think it's something they need to continue moving forward. Yes, can you please take Drogon? And with saying that too, guys, the Nuzlocke has officially started now that we've got our first Pokemon. What's this? Is this your first time in the Pokemon Mall? Ooh, restyle our hair? Well, let's buy a couple more Pokeballs. Let's get a couple of potions as well. Restyle our hair, huh? Where can we do that? Because, I mean, I'm down with the purple, especially now that we've got Drogon with us. Godzilla booted up the... Oh, that's our PC. Is there anything in the PC? Oh, there we go. The good old potion that we always seem to start with in the PC. If you're looking for busy work, try heading up to the upper levels of Sun-Touched City. Well, I'm not going to stick around here. But it's good to know we can restyle our hair. Hopefully we can get some different clothing options and stuff as well. That'd be cool. But off we go. Telnor Cave, up north. That's what they told us to do anyway. Shade Forest. Now, don't forget, guys, the game is Nuzlocked on its own, so it's going to prevent us from any form of cheating, which we weren't going to do anyway. Obtain the Dex Nav. I'm hoping up in here we can find ourselves a Delta species Pokemon to add to our team. Our first encounter, and the only encounter we can have for Shade Forest, it's a Weedle. Of all Pokemon we could have found, a bloody Weedle. Alright. Let's have a crack. Might have to try and do maybe a little scratch here. Don't kill it. Don't you poison me either. Okay, we should be able to catch it now. There we go. So the Weedle kicks off the Nuzlocke. I would have preferred something a little bit different, but beggars can't be choosers. And I've got a good name for it. We're going to name it now, suitably a nickname that's going to end up with a Beedrill. So we're going to go... I'm going to go Muhammad R.B. Yep, Muhammad RB. That's good enough for me. If we now get a Delta species Pokemon pop up, I'm going to be very disappointed. I wouldn't have minded a Nidoran. Nidoran would have been alright. There are a lot of different types of Pokemon in the world. My favourite ones are bug types. Let's go. Let's do it. Mason sent out Kakuna. Use Harden all you want, mate. It's going to be the easiest battle we're going to have in a very long time. Now, the other thing I like about this game, too, if you guys haven't noticed, it's used Harden. Have a look in the top right-hand corner. It actually shows the defense going up by number. And the same for attack and speed and everything else in this game, which is very good. Drogon's now level 8. Godzilla defeated Bugcatcher Mason. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, let's continue our way through to the cave. Hopefully the cave has a encounter for us as well. I love the soundtrack. Ooh, what have we got here? We're going to have another Pokemon battle. That's what we got here. Oh, Ghastly would have been sick. Ooh, you bastard. I would have loved a Ghastly straight up, but that would have meant we would have been very limited with only 2 Ghost-type Pokemon to start with, but for those of you who know me, Godzilla gets down with the Ghost type. Don't you worry about that. Gengar is one of my favourite. Ooh, Drogon is still undecided for whether travelling with Godzilla is a good thing or not. Trust me, Drogon. We're going to become good friends, you and me. And I think this is the cave. Here it is. Do we get an encounter in the cave? And if we do, please make it a decent encounter. What do we got here? Found 1 Pokeball. There's the stone we're here for. Looks like we're going to have a battle. You want to battle me? Are you trying to humiliate yourself? Well, mate, this could actually be a bit of a humiliation, because if we die here, that's it. Game over. We're finished. I think if we do die, we will continue running the Nuzlocke, I think, and just add a death counter. I want to get through this game. I'm hoping we can do it on the first run through. If we can do it, absolutely brilliant. If not, we might have to compromise and do what some of the other Nuzlocke players do and just add a death counter down the bottom and continue our game, because Geodude doesn't do much damage. Defense up by 1.5. Critical hit! Geodude is out of here. Send your Marchop back out, mate. Do it. Drogon grew to level 9. I do apologise in parts if it is a little bit laggy. You guys know I'm running a potato laptop, so... Oh, almost. You know what? A scratch. Let's just go with a scratch here. Good night, Marchop. That's it. Godzilla defeated Ruin Maniac Garen. Well, I guess it was I who was humiliated. Got 432 Poké-Dollars. Thank you very much. And let's continue on our way. So we do have an encounter in the cave. We've got ourselves a Diglett. Oh, don't. Ooh, Diglett, you're playing with fire, my friend. Oh, you are kidding. You know what? Let's use the Premier Ball here. Oh, Diglett. He knows Astonish. Let's just get a scratch going. Now we should be able to catch the Diglett. Weedle and a Diglett as the first two Pokemon caught will potentially here. You'd want to start the Nuzlocke off a little bit stronger, but we're getting Pokemon and that's what counts. We've got ourselves a Diglett, guys. Which leads me to the next point. If you've got a nickname for a Pokemon you want to see in this game, go ahead and let me know. We've got the Mole Pokemon Diglett. I'm dedicating this one to Cripple Plays. We're going to call our Diglett Pepsi right here, because Pepsi is the lifeblood of Cripple Plays. We all know it. Let's go down. I'm actually curious what I'm going to do. If this, I'm going to try and throw a Pokeball and see if the Nuzlocke actually does prevent it. Oh, a Cubone would have been baller. Will it actually stop me from throwing a Pokeball? Well, actually, I don't know what's happened there because this is supposed to stop me. So does that mean I'm allowed to catch the Cubone? Is that the case? Stanley the Cubone, but that shouldn't have happened because we've got the Nuzlocke on. I'm very confused, guys. That should have prevented me from catching the Cubone if I wasn't allowed to catch any more Pokemon in this area. Aren't you a little bit young to be travelling with Pokemon? Well, not really. Piker wants to battle. We've got a Tyrogue up in here. We're almost out of the good old PP. The Twister. Roggenrola. No, well, let's use Stanley. I still don't know why we chose Nuzlocke at the start. You guys would have seen it. So either... Got Bone Club. Either the Nuzlocke only knocks the reviving of Pokemon out of the way, or it actually does let us capture multiples. I'm not sure. Unless I was allowed to catch Cubone. If you guys know what's going on, let me know in the comment section down below. We're going to take Stanley with us because we caught him, but... very strange. Got a Roggenrola again. I think what we're going to do here... let's get Stanley out. Boltoy. Definitely a good mix of Pokemon so far. I mean, Rock'n'Roller, Boltoy, Cubone. We've caught the Diglett, obviously. You let me run, please? Oh, you're not going to let me run? Can I run now, please? Now that I've hit you, will you let me run? Thank you. I'm only worried about one thing at the moment, and that's finding where Damien is and getting this shiny stone. There is an item up there. Could be beneficial. Oh, a shiny Boltoy. Are you kidding me? I've never, ever found... Oh, that's a little bit upsetting. That is a little bit upsetting. A shiny Boltoy. I've never in my life found a shiny Pokemon this early in a Pokemon game, ever. And we just get a shiny Boltoy casually throwing its weight around. Jesus. That would have been sick to catch, but that would have meant we had to have avoided every single confrontation that we've had so far. Godzilla, you're so slow. That took you forever. Anyways, I think that the rare stone the mayor was talking about over there, over on the far right of the cave, you can't miss it. He would not leave Telnor Town alive. What the hell's going on here? My agent is already in place. I assume yours is too? Yes, and armed to the brink with the strongest of Pokemon. Rest assured, he will be dead before he leaves Telnor Town. Very good. This auger disgusts me. I could at least grudgingly respect the first one, but this one is just useless. He practically brainwashed the entire region with all this propaganda he spread about himself. Have you heard how ridiculous some of it is? He was born of fire and lightning, and he rode Xerneas as a steed? The man's been augur for a year, and already the people are worshipping him. Well, we won't have to worry about him after today, will we? Let's get going. If you haven't forgotten, we're playing the Dark storyline, so people die and everything in this. The cults are full force. Those were cultists. Did you hear what they were saying? They're planning to assassinate the augur when he comes to Telnor Town. I can't believe we're caught in the middle of this. We need to help. We need to go back and warn the augur before the the assassins get to him. We have to hurry. The augur might have already arrived. Quick, let's go. Well, what about the shiny stone, mate? Can I at least heal my Pokemon first? Damien, Godzilla, you're late. The augur arrived 5 minutes ago. He's waiting for you two in the town hall. Godzilla, we have to hurry. The augur could be attacked any minute now. You can bloody well wait. Because if you think I'm heading into a battle without healing my Pokemon first, you got another thing coming, son. So for future knowledge, guys, I won't throw a second Pokeball in an area now knowing the game actually does not lock that feature. I assumed it did because we chose the Nuzlocke feature, but it obviously just locks us from being able to use revive items successfully. This is the augur right here. Oh, hello, I'm Yarn. I'm going to say Yarn. I think it's Yarn. The second augur. It's nice to meet you all. You have a very lovely town. What might be your name, young one? My name's Damien. This is Godzilla. We're big fans, sir. We're here to warn you that one of the guests here wants to kill you. They're not buying this. That's a very serious accusation, Damien. I am so sorry about this, sir. Oh, he's got a copper hiding right here. Damien, what are you saying? You're embarrassing us. You'll be punished for this. Actually, I wouldn't worry about it. You'll get enough punishment here as is. Oh, here they are. And who might you be? We're cultists. And we're here to kill you. What? No, you can't. In fact, you won't even get a chance to battle him. I'll stop you two right now. Come on, Godzilla. Kid, have you been watching too many superhero movies? We're cultists, we have strong Pokemon and actual weaponry. We're only come here to eliminate the Augur. Step aside and we won't kill you too. No, I won't back down. This is my chance to prove myself and not get a hiding from his dad. Alright then, kid, just don't say we didn't warn you. And it looks like you're mine. Feel the wrath of the Abyssal Cult. We might be in a bit of trouble. We might be in a bit of trouble up in this piece right here. The Abyssal Cult looks like they worship Kyogre. Abyssal Cultist wants to battle and sent out Skrelp. Yeah, not a good idea to be having a ground type up in here. Let's just use Bone Club. Stanley's almost dead already. Oh, the ground type move is effective. We're going to swap out. Come on, Drogon. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Charmander would have copped a hiding. No, 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 no. We don't want to go back there. We don't want to go back there. Let's get the Twister going up in this piece. He can take it. Drogon can take the hits. Just keep twistering it up. Oh, it flinched. And Skrelp is gone. Out of here. See you later. What has the cultist got for us next? Stanley grew to level 9. Drogon grew to level 11. Got to send out Horsey. Will Godzilla change Pokemon? No, he will not. And I think what we're going to do straight up here... Let's go with the Confuse Ray. There we go. Hopefully it might deal a little bit of damage to itself while we deal some damage as well. Horsey's confused. Hurt itself from the confusion. And it's only going to be a little bit, but every little bit helps. Because Twister's going to deal a decent amount of damage. Come on, hit yourself again, Horsey. That's what I'm talking about. Horsey could be out in straight sets. Can we get the crit? Oh, there we go. Not even a crit to take it down. The cultist has been defeated by yours truly. Godzilla defeated Abyssal Cultist. Childish impudence. You are nothing. Godzilla got 780 for winning. Thank you very much. Ugh. No matter, I'll take you down with him. No, you won't. Trying to kill me is one thing, but threatening innocent children? That's one strike too many. I'm sending the two you. Good English. The two of you to Helios City for your trial, although after all that, I don't see a bright future for you. Vinculum Morte. They're gone. They're out of here, I knew it. Did you just kill them? Of course not. I've just taken them to Helios City. Sorry for letting you two fight my battles, but I was curious to see how you would do. Don't worry, if you lost, I wouldn't have let you get hurt. I'm very impressed. You two are talented and responsible. If you ever pass through Helios City, why not stop by? I'd love to see the two of you again. For now, though, I should return. I have a trial to attend to. Thank you for hosting me. You have been a very lovely town. And the Augur is out of here. Did the Augur just give you a compliment? I think so. I think your foster mother is going to have trouble making you stay if that's the case. Damien, this is your chance to go on an adventure. You got an invitation from the Augur himself. Yeah, I guess you're right. In that case, I need to get going as soon as possible. All my friends have already arrived at Midna Town and are training at the trainer school. Hey Godzilla, why don't we race there? Midna Town is just on the other side of the cave we went to earlier today. We can learn how to battle and everything there. See you then. And with that, guys, that is going to be it for this episode. Thank you for joining me as always. In the next episode, we are going to head over to the trainer school and continue our journey. We now have our first Pokemon, Drogon. We caught ourselves Pepsi, we got Muhammad RB, and we've got Stanley as well. Stanley, a consolation prize, considering the game might have let me catch one too many Pokemon. I still don't know what's going on with that. Let me know in the comment section down below. Don't forget, guys, later on this afternoon, Pokemon Zeta Omicron is going to be back with another episode. Don't miss that. Poke Mondays in full swing. 2 Pokemon episodes every Monday at the completion, be it successful or a failure, of each Pokemon game we play. A brand new Pokemon series will start. And as you know, Insurgents and Zeta Omicron are the 2 that we are starting with. I've got so many more on the sidelines waiting to get underway. So I hope you guys are hyped for that. But thank you for joining me as always, guys. If you enjoyed this video, smash that thumbs up button, show your support, get on board the Godzilla Nation if you haven't already by hitting subscribe. Social media links, go check them out. Be sure to leave me a comment if you've got names for Pokemon you would like to see nicknamed in this series, as well as Pokemon Omicron as well. Also, question of the day, don't forget, if you can create your own Pokemon Delta species, what Pokemon would you create? Hit that notification bell before you leave too, guys. Every time I go live or a brand new video comes to the channel, you get notified straight away. That's it from me, guys. I'm out of here, and as always, I will catch you guys next time.